What's up, guys? So we're at YCS Philly, and we're going to ask people about the Banlist that just dropped. So let's go ahead and do that. Come on. Let's go ask people. I'm with...
My name's Paul.
And Paul, how do you feel about today's Banlist?
I feel kind of weird. Gamma to 1 was probably... That one's probably a little overdue. I think that card's really powerful. I think it probably deserves to go to 1. I think Hacker deserved to go. I think Expulsion deserved to go. I'm not surprised that they didn't go after Gimmick Puppet or anything like that. Sacred Tree to 1 was kind of weird to me. I get it though. Like Naturia Runic, I feel like if it wasn't checked at all, would probably, like, I don't think 2 Fountain was enough of a slap to Naturia Runic specifically. I think that hitting the tree was probably okay. Lightning Storm to 2 was kind of random too. But Engage to 2, let's go! Let's go, Engage to 2! Yes, sir! Delicious Memory though to 1, I'm kind of sick about. I'm playing purely today at the event, so I'm trying to take it all in while I still can. I'm trying to search for Delicious as many times as I can off my friends.
And how do you feel about Mathemax Circular?
Mathemax Circular, goodbye. Goodbye. Bye. Honestly, I kind of like it at 1 though, because it's like you could still use it as like a supplementary engine in like the Cybers decks, which I feel like even though it's really good, but it still feels like it needs a little more, and I feel like the Mathmech package kind of gives it that little bit of extra, just like little layer that Cybers decks feel like they're lacking in general.
Alright, so definitely Mathmech was too OP, so they needed that limited. So sorry guys, but that's it. Bye, peace out.
I'm Jamel, how you doing?
Good. Jamel, I'm Jordan, and I want to ask you, so how do you feel about the Banlist?
Well, this is my first time really experiencing a ban list, considering I'm a brand new player. I've only been playing for a month. And I rock a Dark Magician deck, so already it's not a meta deck, so unfortunately everyone's already been killing me with it. But hey, if the ban list takes advantage of that for me, maybe I have a chance to actually come back and win some matches. So
any cards in particular, or again, you're still getting used to the game, so...
Yeah, I'm still getting used to the game, so it's like learning different archetypes that are out there. I don't know much about them outside of, like, I know Blackwing, I know Tailorments, but they have been tearing me up. So if anything's in there that's helping me out, I'm going to be happy for it, because as a new player, it's so disheartening to just start every game and lose every game.
Yeah.
So this will help me be able to get more into the game and keep me encouraged that it's being balanced enough for me to try even harder.
Densi Rivera.
And how do you feel about the Banlist?
I think it's great. It feels like the January 2020 list. And honestly, more than anything, personally, I'm more excited about Sky Striker being back, because that's my main deck.
Okay.
And I was telling all my friends that I play Yu-Gi-Oh with that Engage was going to come back to 2 and Multi-Roll was going to come back to 3, and they didn't believe me, and it ended up being true.
That's the best feeling too, when you say cards are going to come back and they actually come back, right?
The other thing is that I think it's really cool that Runic gets to stay around because of just how many variants there are. And Runic Fountain to 2 really doesn't affect anything.
Right.
And so I'm honestly really excited about that, because secret, I play Runic Sky Striker. So Runic Fountain to staying at 2 and nothing else getting hit is honestly really cool for me.
That's awesome. I mean, and I can't wait to see how many like decks are going to use that Sky Striker engine again. That should be amazing. But
I honestly can't wait either. It's gonna be so cool. I love innovation in Yu-Gi-Oh, and just seeing that, especially with Sky Striker, which is my favorite deck. It's really cool.
Okay. And then last thing, what's one card that you wish it would have gotten like hit at completely?
Probably like banned, right?
Yeah.
Probably Kashtira Birth.
That's reasonable too, because that card is pretty. Whew. But thank you so much, for giving your opinion. I appreciate you. Thank you, and have a great day.
Enjoy your day.
I am with
AJ.
And AJ, how do you feel about today's ban list?
It took me by surprise. I was expecting a lot of different things to be hit. I felt like they hit a lot of random things, like Lightning Storm to 2. No one's really playing Lightning Storm. Banning Red Lotus, like it was at 1. Only people really playing that are like Labyrinth players. But even they side that out and would put something else instead. I'm currently running Pearlies. My friends were all in my face about Delicious being put to 1. It didn't bother me. Once Dune drops, Pearlies getting those 2 new cards, like, it's gonna make them even better than what they already were. And in Dune, once Dune drops, the new cards that you get, you're rarely going to be using Delicious anyway. So you're just going to have to adapt your play style. Like, you're going to have to go straight for the OTK. Can't do the stall game anymore. I feel like Kashtira deserved way more hits than it got. I feel like they were like, Kashtira is not as bad as Tears, so we're not going to hit it as hard as we did Tears. I think it's going to definitely separate the difference between who's like really good with Cash and who's just casual with Cash and letting it carry them. Gimmick Puppet should have got hit.
Yeah. Gimmick Puppet definitely should have got hit. Expulsion got hit, that's cool, but I mean the Fusion still does the same thing, the Fusion Monster, right?
Yeah. So it's like, I feel like Branded, they're never going to truly hit Branded. Like, I feel like they're just releasing Branded cards because they're like, we want to explore this lore, see how deep it goes. So they're just going to keep putting them out there. People are going to keep getting them. But Expulsion getting hit, I'm like, all right, that's okay. I feel like they definitely should have did way more. Sky Striker's making a comeback. I'm happy for them. I was like, you guys are really bad this format. I felt sorry for you. But I'm glad you're coming back. Like, you get to come back. And some people have already started like experimenting like a Sky Striker Pearly Fusion. So I'm kind of excited to see how that plays out.
That's interesting. And I feel like, do you feel people are going to kind of run that Sky Striker engine that they did that? It kind of, that's the reason it got banned?
Yeah, exactly. Spirals are going to come back. Every Sword Soul player is losing their mind. It's going to be Sword Soul all throughout Nats. I just hope everyone's prepared for that. So keep those D barriers handy. Call Synchro. Then you're going to need them. The rest of the ban list was like, it was just like, I was like, this feels like miscellaneous. Like, it doesn't, like, I don't know what they're going for next format, but I'm all right with it. I'm not feeling bad about it or good about it. I'm just like in the middle about it, yeah.
And my final question to you, for the next ban list, are we seeing Maxi come off the list?
If Maxi comes off the list, Mystic Mind needs to come off so I can run my rogue decks. That is the only way I will accept Maxi off the list. Mystic Mind 2, give me my rogue decks back so I can stall an established board and pass.
At least we'll see Runic come back a lot this format, so, you know, they found the 2. That's actually hilarious.
Runic definitely, I feel, should have taken a bigger hit. But, like, I didn't see it a lot, so I feel like people are playing that a little less. So I wonder if they just didn't care that much to not do it. Because Runic for hires was crazy. I was like, that was a crazy deck. I don't really play it, but I tried it. I was like, this deck carried me. I had no idea what I was doing, and I won. But yeah, I feel like Runic definitely should have got hit. They need to take Meow Mew off the ban list. Prankids deserve a comeback. I don't know why. Yes, Prankids deserve to come back. If you're not running Shifter, that's your problem. All right, that's on you. I feel like they can come back. Like, Prankids versus Kashtira. Kashtira just got to go Shifter. You're not doing, you guys got to pass because there's nothing for you to do after that. Everything's going out of play. Like, I feel like Prankids, this would have been a good time for their comeback, but that's just me personally. I feel like I think this is just the minimum, and I think they're still figuring out, and I think Konami's just I think they're gonna figure it out.
They're on the right track, you're saying? Okay.
It's gonna get better from here on, yeah.
Anything you want to say to the people?
Y'all definitely gonna see a lot more first place Pearly players, so look out for us. We're dangerous. Those cats got claws, man. I still hate Trash Tira. And bring back Rogue decks. We want Mystic Mind and Maxi back.
Amen.
Yeah. Thank you.
No problem, bro. No problem. Okay. And if you don't mind me asking, what got you into the game of Yugioh?
Ironically, my friend Zach, we were looking for things to do that are outside of playing video games, and he brought up Master Duel. I downloaded it a couple months ago, and I thoroughly enjoyed playing it on there. And he was like, well, why don't you come with me over to Gamers Haven in Phoenixville, and I'll show you how a tournament goes. I seen it, and the people there were so friendly that they helped me start constructing my first deck. And they asked me, well, what's your favorite monster? Dark Magician. So we started making a Dark Magician deck, and it was great.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, you have a long way to go because Yu-Gi-Oh is just crazy. You can already tell out here, like, people are playing a lot of meta.
Yeah.
But I'm glad, you know, you just keep going with Dark Magicians and you're going to kill it, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. And thank you so much for your reaction. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, man. You have a good one.
You too.